on the one hand, it sounds like all of you are doing great work. That's wonderful. So what's the problem? But Kenyon, I want to understand, why was it that QE4J had so much trouble before? And what has changed to make that different today?
Yeah, well, just sort of listening, I was just thinking a couple of thoughts. I mean, one, we're an organization that works, our base is primarily homeless, unstably housed, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender people in New York City, right? So there's just who are like generally, and we're one of the few of any organizations that are actually working and organizing in the shelter system. There's organizations that do homeless organizing or street homeless, but the shelters are very removed from any kind of, so there is I was just thinking that there's one of these we're struggling with is a slight sort of disconnect between like our kind of online community, who are mostly kind of fans of QEJ, to be quite frank, people who dig the work we do, support it, and then the folks that we see and work with on a daily basis, right, who may have access to internet, may not, right, mostly not, or not on any regular kind of basis. And so there's a sort of piece there that we're sort of trying to figure out about how to, like, what does that mean for us, right, in terms of the work that we do, that we're working with population that's very marginalized, right, and what that means for connecting the folks who have access to resources and online stuff, and what's the connection between the two. The second point is, one of the things that, just thinking about kind of ongoing strategy for like our national work, which is largely building and kind of an alliance of organizations like ours that are LGBT organizations, but who are what I call the other movement, who are not working on marriage, who are not, or could give a shit about gay marriage, quite frankly, who are not working on hate crimes, as I say, who are working on immigration, on criminal justice and policing, police brutality policy stuff, poverty and economic justice, jobs, a range of things. So one of the sort of strategies that I've been using for the last year is doing these monthly teleconference calls on issues that impact racial and economic justice issues as they impact the LGBT community, right? So we do the teleconference, and then after the call, so folks can call in, they're open, we have presenters present, but then we edit the audio. Each presenter presents for about 10 minutes. We edit the audio from each presenter and put that on the website, and we have an RSVP function through Democracy in Action where people RSVP for the call. And so we're building our list that way, and also being able to engage and actually find people and organizations that we didn't even know about when we started. And we haven't moved really a national campaign. We did some stuff around healthcare reform, but we haven't really moved a national campaign like that. But it's been a slow strategy to actually begin to kind of build our roots with other organizations and folks across the country, and are looking for that in 2010, and that we may actually move a national campaign after kind of laying the groundwork to engage folks through this call, through these teleconferences.